Hey everybody, welcome back to Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some more Mob Psycho. Last time was Divine Tree 3, Divine Tree 3. I can use my words, I
It's
swear.
two words that sound the same almost. Just two. It's not even a tongue twister.
A lot of things are for me, as you no doubt noticed. The episode Dimple is. After hearing Dimple's comment, Mob reaches 100%, but to Dimple's shock, instead Mob simply releases all of his excess energy into the air, dispersing it all over. Dimple is confused as Mob refuses to fight back after he attempts to attack him. And is further drawn aback when Mob reveals that Dimple has no intention of actually hurting him. Hearing Dimple's remark to his shirt causes him to realize that he still cares for Mob as a friend, and further apologizes for dismissing his dream earlier when he was getting high on his popularity. The revelation befuddles Dimple as he begins to have an epiphany of himself. Despite wanting to reach a godlike state, now that he has accomplished it, it was boring, and that wanting Bob to accompany him as well was all the result of his desire for a real friendship like he had with Mob. Coming around, Dimple declares to give up the leadership, using his power to wipe everyone's memories of the brainwashing and help take the exhausted Mob back home. However, he's stunned by the appearance of Psycho Helmet, the divine tree having gained sentience in said image. He uses his godlike power to try and defeat it, but finds himself overwhelmed by the tree's increasing power as it slowly sucks away his. While its last remaining strength, Dimple gets an unaware Mob to escape the tree and bring everyone home. Later that night, the news broadcasts the divine tree being flung up into space. While Mob can't remember what happened exactly, he tearfully thanks Dimple for everything he did.
As sad as that all was, my takeaway from this is I'm sorry, Griff. If I get godlike powers, I'm not giving them up for you. You're just gonna be gone, right? If
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
we get into a fight and you're like trying to remind me that you're my friend or some shit, and and I gotta choose between godlike powers and you. The channel's been fun, Griff. It ain't been that fun.
But Theta, look at the silly puppy. Look at the silly puppy.
Cool, snap my fingers, I have 1,000 silly puppies. I don't need
No,
your
how could
silly
you?
puppy.
How could you? Oh, it's terrible. Here, let me make sure silly puppy is happy. Ah, no, they aren't. All right, get out of there. There we go.
I'm just saying it's a tough sell. I'm honestly I understand the story. God, it's like an Aesop fable, right? That is trying to teach you something. But my takeaway has always been what Dimple was saying from the start, and apparently not the lesson that he learned here at the end, is that psychic powers are cool. I'm on Taro's side before Taro learned his lesson.
Right, you just want to go crazy.
Well,
What's the meme? It's like, don't you just want to go crazy? Don't you just go ape shit?
when I was in middle school, I want to say, like on a school bus,
Hmm.
fighting the boredom that is the ride to and from anywhere
Of course.
without, what phones that we have today and whatnot
Or being the person driving.
because we're old.
Mhm.
So we don't have that shit. Maybe we had those little things where those little handheld things where like catch the falling balls in the monkey's hands. Those little asinine
Mhm.
games. I would just be sitting here imagining I had laser vision and I'm cutting the trees down with my eyes and throwing shit around, psychic powers or Superman powers or shit. Alright? I'm not sitting here, ooh, look at all the friends I can make outside the window. Just imagine how
uh,
cool it would be to knock over that building with my eyes.
see, this is why we can't trust children with superpowers. This is exactly what they would do.
Children of the Corn. We
Yeah,
already know we can't trust
we
children with
already know.
superpowers. Or, any movie where the child is the killer. There's a lot of them. I just can't think of it. Face, the only thing is scarier than a killer. The only thing that's scarier than a clown killer is a child killer because there's no grasp of morals or even social norms. That kid laughing because he thinks it's funny he's gonna kill me? Is he what? Why is he giggling? I don't understand. I don't even know if he understands. It's just a laughing child with a knife. It's fucking scary.
Yeah, you don't know what a laughing child with the knife is like here.
Griff,
All I have
literally,
are like these blunt
literally,
scissors.
I
That's all
say
I got.
literally bigger than yours.
Yeah,
And
no.
I always have knives handy. Not because I'm crazy. I literally have
Sure.
paperwork that says I'm not. Thankfully, because they gave it to me after I got out. But
So,
not a joke, by the way. That is true, and it's funny. I just like saying it like that.
mhm.
But literally, it's the best back scratcher I could get. Literally, I went online trying to find back scratchers, and the places they order from list back scratchers as loofahs. Sorry, opposite. They list loofahs as back scratchers, which is a fucking lie.
Yeah, no, it
So,
is. So, I think before we begin, a moment of silence to all the clowns killed by the clown killer. Yeah.
also probably like not a great metric for YouTube to be waving a knife around on screen. So,
I'm sure they're gonna immediately demonetize those.
well, joke's
But
on them. This is a YouTube reaction to a owned property, already not demonetized ourselves.
So before we get demonetized, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. Top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all support the channel, just a little bit extra.
年が明けたらいよいよ私立の一般入試も始まる。最後まで気を引き締めて勉強しろよ。来週から冬休み。
Every single student there looks like they are excited to study.
もうすぐ卒業。時間ね。
You're just going to high school, you'll be fine.
よく聞きなさい。私と木地林はあと3ヶ月で卒業します。残るのは犬川と猿田だけ。きっと脳電部は自然消滅するでしょう。それって。
Brainwave.
Technically, you've already dissolved because you're not an official club.
このままじゃ何の
Oh, yeah, that's true.
これまでを振り返ってごらんなさいよ。
思い出ならあるじゃないですか。お菓子食べてダラダラ喋って。
トランプやったりゲームしたり。
いやいや、そういうのじゃなくて。え
Is that what the club's about?
We've already done this, remember? Crocodile tears. Reigen called it himself.
まだテレパシー研究の成果を出してないじゃない。今しかないのよ。
泣くほどのことか。
高校で頑張ればいいじゃないですか。
It's funny because they're like 1 degree of separation away from the little psychic research group. Doesn't exist anymore right now, by the way, but they were so close.
Oh gosh, yeah, they really were.
They knew a bunch of people that were like 1 question away from introducing them to the psychic research group.
They'll never get away with a club like this in high school, though. The teachers will really put the grindstone to them. Set every teacher going to every next grade.
I would have thought the guy in the middle was the youngest guy.
No, just the shortest, apparently.
Well, it means baby-faced compared to the other 2 as well. You've been
They might have to actually join
disbanded.
the workout.
You've been disbanded for most of the year. You've been hanging out.
読んでみます。ここら辺の本全部。
Of course, she has books on ancient aliens.
What else did you think she would read?
Well, no, I mean, all the other books were specifically UFOs. But the ancient aliens one, I mean, It's still aliens, but it's a different.
Yeah,
it's a different
actually,
level
I'm
of
surprised they don't
crazy.
literally have Chariots of the Gods up on that bookshelf.
Well, they probably don't have any like real books,
Hmm.
but the oddity is that you can make a fake book name here, and the odds are somebody will accidentally make a book with that name anyway.
I feel like I should almost have a goal in life to notice every fake book and then write something about it. That at least is like a good fun writing prompt. Take the context of the show, take the fake book that they have, and then put them together into something that is something that person would have read.
Oh yeah, sure. Try to reverse legal way, right? I saw that fake name in this anime. I wrote a book with that name. Now I'm suing you for royalties.
You put my product into your show without realizing. Create a whole bunch of like fake knockoff
I mean,
brands
that's what
of
you'd have to do,
things.
right? Is that you chat GBT a book. People have done that. They're doing it all the time now. And then all you do is put all the random words together as book names. It's literally the Library of Babel.
Hmm. Except slightly more coherent. Library of Babel is cool on its own concept.
Well, it doesn't have to be coherent, because the idea is also that so many other languages on Earth use English letters.
Mhm.
So, you're not only writing every possible book in English, you're writing every possible book in every possible language that uses English characters. So it seems as gibberish to you might make sense to somebody in Spanish.
みんなどうしたの？
モブ、お前なんで携帯出ないんだよ。何回も鳴らしたのに。
ごめん。
I only found out I had a phone last
なん
episode.
か用だった。
頼む。お前
Bob's gonna be the type of person who just like does not charge his phone.
俺たちは分かっていたようで分かっていなかったんだよ。
Right into the bell gate. Every time. Bam! Bam!
どういうこと？
Ah, who knew Mom could die so easily?
そっか。トメさん辞めちゃったんだ。
普通に受験を優先
She's technically my first girlfriend.
でも僕はテレ
We've
パシ
been
ー
on at least 3 dates now.
こうなんとか。
It's true, they have. They might have been calling them dates, but they were dates.
Oh, we're bringing in the Steves.
向けたいなら力にはなれませんね。僕らのテレパシーは兄弟用だけなんです。
そっか。
そう簡単にうまくいくわけがないよな。
ただ、もっと強い人に協力してもらえれば、他のテレパシストを見つけることはできるかもしれない。うん。僕らのテレパシーを受信できる能力者がいればだけどね。内容のあるメッセージを送信するのは無理でも、ノイズを周辺に撒き散らすことはできる。
ノイズ？
テレパシストにしか。
Yeah, they're these really colorful creatures. Turn you to dust if you touch them.
耳鳴りみたいなものか。
呼び寄せるってこと？
はい、そのノイズをキャッチした人次第だけど、僕らがしつこく発信し続けたら、ノイズの発信源まで近づいてくれるかもしれない。
何者かわからないやつを。
We will annoy the telepaths until they come and find us. Perfect.
どうする兄さん？
トメさんのため
What if that's our villain this season? Is that we just fucking annoyed somebody so much?
Comes out just like, I just want you kids to shut up.
I've declared a fatwa against you.
今の僕らはテルさんとのトレーニングのおかげで本気を出せば3キロ離れても更新できるようになったんだ。この間も塾の帰りに納豆を買ってきてって送られてきたんだ。
本気出さなくても
You could.
電話すればいいのに。
でも全方
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for the cell phone.
I love how the psychic kids are like continually just
山
useless.
君の力で僕らの出力を増幅させてくれればノイズの範囲が 2,3 倍は広がると思うよ。
おお、すげえ。っていうか、弟も超能力者だったのか？僕より兄さんがやった方がいいよ。
やってみる。できるだけ広い範囲に届くように。
Then Cerebro pings every mutant on Earth.
やっと影山君に恩返しできる。よし。
Accidentally kills every telepath because he's too
全
powerful.
力でいくよ。兄さん。
今ノイズが発生中です。俺らには何も聞こえないけど、モブ頼んだぜ。
君たちに力を送るよ。
お願いします。
Every telepath in the world suddenly dies because of the noise in their ears.
すごい。僕にもうっすら聞こえるくらいだ。
頭が割れそう。
もうちょっといけるけど、やめておいた方が良さそうだね。
大丈夫、ギリギリ我慢できます。
そんなに無理しなくても。
この方法しかないので。
And then Mom suddenly has to pick up 2 corpses after this.
なんか鳥肌立ってきた。
俺も。
I appreciate that they're doing all of this psychic shit.
びっくりした。お前らなんでここにいんの?
Though when Toma was not here, the only person who would really appreciate it. I know they're doing it for her. They could have fucking at least invited her into the room.
At the end, she's gonna pop up out of nowhere and be like, "Oh, I wasn't studying, I just took a nap."
ああ、冬休みも部活に出なきゃいけなくてな。外周走り込みとかこのクソ寒い中やらされてるんだわ。何を当たり前のことで文句垂れてんだよ。だから隙を見て抜け出してきたんだ。この部屋でダラダラさせてもらおうと思ってさ。やっぱりお前は俺らと同類なんだな。ところで何やってんの？テレパシストを探してる。彼ら超能力者なんだよ。
Telepathists.
マジで
They lured in people to laugh at them.
だから脳電部は変人の集まりとかキモいって言われるんだよ。いい加減目を覚ませって。うるせえな。俺たちは今ちょうど本気になったところなんだよ。
邪魔するなら出てってくれ。
はあ、はいはい。ちょっと暖を取ったら出ていきますよ。
ではもう一回やってみましょう。さっきはかなりいい感じでした。
うん。この冬休みに何度もやれば。
If they're the telepathy club and they're in the room for the body improvement club, why are they just doing math on the blackboard behind them? On the whiteboard behind them?
Sometimes you gotta do your homework.
Right, but I'm just saying it doesn't involve anything both clubs are about.
Oh, this guy, he's trying so hard to be a buzzkill, it's funny.
もう一押しだけ。
僕も頭が痛くなってきた。お前らいい加減に。
どうした竹中？顔色が悪いぞ。
熱でもあるんじゃねえか
？Obviously, like, he is a telepath.
Well, he's not telepathic, he's receptive to it. I think it's the problem.
And they just threatened to keep doing this all throughout winter break.
That's what's happening to these people. I will say, I kind of expected he was going to hit somebody with a racket, so I guess kudos for him for not.
Mm-hmm.
それで父親の本音を言い当ててみたら母親が泣き崩れて、これはやっちゃいけないことだと悟った。他人の思考が勝手に聞こえてくるんだ。成長するにつれてそれらは大きくなるし、受信する範囲も。
It's strange, he's the most normally drawn person in the room.
小3ぐらいになってからかな。
Is he?
Or
is he just drawn differently from everyone else? Doesn't make him normal, just makes him drawn differently.
また万引きしに行こう。バカかお前、逮捕されるぞ。
どうした？
店に返してこい。
So this is a period from the past. That same set has been used before. If you remember, like when Mob went into the young girl's head, being possessed by the evil spirit, right?
Because
And
that
they've
was
been
just
there
the
in
real
reality
world.
too.
Yeah, that was just a recreation of the world. That's been everywhere Mao's been.
In like a decade, nobody's ever moved those pipes. That's just the pipe storage lot.
It actually could be. It could be an empty lot that a building company uses to store its shit.
Yeah, kids just keep playing in there all the time.
まあ安心してくれ。今はもう他人の心をシャットアウトする技を身につけたんだ。心の声は聞き飽きた。うんざりなんだよ。だからずっと耳栓をつけてる。封印してるんだ、この能力を。それなのに、爆音が聞こえてくるから。
あ、そうだった。悪い。俺らテレパシストを探してんだ。協力してくれねえか。
今さらなんでだよ。テレパシーなんかに興味ないだろ。
いや、真剣なんだって。心の声を聞けばわかるだろ。
俺はもうテレパシーで嫌な思いはしたくないんだよ。耳栓を外すつもりはない。他を当たってくれ。
仲間を探していたん
Alright, well, getting back to the jackhammering everyone on the brain then.
竹中君が入部した理由。
Yep, everybody back to Plan A. All winter break.
ああ、そうだよ。でも期待外れ。ただのオカルト研究会だった。おかげで仲間がどこかにいるかもしれないという淡い希望を抱くことはなくなった。俺はお前らの思い出作りに利用されるつもりはねえよ。
利用される。それで終わりと思うなら協力しなくていいと思う。本当に全く興味がないのなら。
何が言いたい？
僕も自分の力にはうんざりすることがあるけど。
Of everyone to understand, Mob's here.
求めてくれる人がいたら少しは受け入れた方が楽しい時もあるんじゃないかな。
何を偉そうに。
To be honest, a little bold-haired cut guy walked up to me, unblinking, and everyone else in the room was staring at me without blinking. Again, man, it's Children of the Corn shit.
Well, you know, he walked into the Brainwave Club, so...
やったー、恩に着るぜ竹中。よかった。
What are the bad guys of the season are aliens?
Well, the broccoli did go to space. Oh no, that joke is totally gonna happen. It's totally gonna happen.
適当に言っただけ。耳栓しても目を合わせればなんとなく伝わる。そういうのは大切にしたいんだ、俺は。で、何をやればいいの？
どうぞ。最近うちで通販を始めた清めの昆布茶です。冬は霊的なあれの関係もあって乾燥しますし、なるべく水分を取ってください。体内に水分が足りてないと血液の流れも悪くなって、今回のように倦怠感や寝起きが悪いなどの症状を引き起こす悪霊が寄ってきます。
Still hawking his wares.
ありがとうございました。また次回もお願いします、レーゲン先生。
Bought all the shit.
I'll come back for more snacks later.
俺も体が重いな。こうも寒いと何もやる気にならねえよな。何やってんだ？
学校の宿題です。冬休み中にやっておかないと。
冬休みね。いいな、学生はイベントがあって。お、たまには飲みにでも行くか。
すいません。今日は学校の友達と忘年会があって。
そう。
Reigen's still trying to find friendship.
どうした？大晦日の予定？今のところ何もないぞ。初詣でも行くのか？何？泥船山？ UFO？
Mountain mud boat.
Sounds like a pleasant place to be.
年末 UFO 探しに行くことになった。あいつら俺にレンタカー出させたいだけで声かけてきやがった。ったく、なんで大晦日に子守りしなくちゃなんねんだよ。
よかったな、レーゲンさん。
は？泥船山？私は行かないけど、塾の冬季合宿があるのよ。脳電部はもう解散したんだから、やりたきゃ自由にやってなさいよ。
We're doing this for you.
倉田部長、
No fun allowed.
きっと乗ってきますよ。
しかし、その後倉田部長が電話に出ることはなかった。そして大晦日。
Thank you for showing me what the date was for New Year's Eve. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, when is that again?
Tome-san は来れないの？
結局音信不通。
けど UFO の写真見せれば喜びますよ。
そうだね。こうなったら絶対に見つけよう。
She lives in the same town.
普通にいる。
Ah, there she is.
Well, I was gonna say, if you had a picture of UFO, it'd be in the same sky that she'd be able to see anyway.
何よ、言っちゃいけないわけ？
いや、なんで電話出ないんすか？
あ、そう。携帯壊れてて気づかなかったわ。
ねんねんで言う。
で、あんたたちが見つけた例のテレパシストは？
まだ知らないんでしたっけ？
ああ、教えたら来ないと思って。
集合時間朝9時でしょ。
もう少し待ちましょう。
Yup.
もう来ないわね。
なんで出ないんだあいつ。
I would love it if all the problem was actually this guy's phone. This guy's phone has been broken the whole time.
Everyone I call, I can't get any reception on. It's like, oh, right, it's me.
竹中、なんであんたがここにいるの？
すいません、遅くなりました。倉田部長、俺がテレパシストです。
は？何それ？私をからかってんの？
まあまあ、とにかくこれで全員揃ったから駐車場に向かいましょう。走ろう！急げ急げ！もう怒って帰っちゃったかもしれないぞ！
This is a crime.
What, running in the street?
No, abducting a person.
遅くなりました。
You did get her consent. She was confused. You grabbed her and then ran down the street with her. Literally to a parking lot for a car.
じゃあ出発するぞ。
To a waiting adult. People consider that a kidnapping.
Right now, I'm just thinking, like, how long until Tomei ends up starting to work for Reigen?
I'm just saying. Without context, the line, quick, get her in the car before she can say no, is probably not going to give you a good legal defense.
いや、こいつ本物で。いいよ。どっちにしろ UFO 呼べるかどうかわからないんだから。
まもなく目的地周辺です。
お、ここか？泥船山だ。ここから山道揺れるぞ。
Doesn't bode well to me that you're driving downhill towards Mount Mudboat.
Come on, kids, let's go to this place where absolutely no one can see what's gonna happen next. I don't know why I thought they would actually get to it this episode.
Yeah, I guess it just felt like not a lot's happened. But that's because they had a whole long conversation about this guy that left. This guy that was the inspiration for Mob joining the Body Improvement Club.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, you're right, actually. Oh, that was so long ago.
Well, because they went out searching for a person to join their club, otherwise they were going to get disbanded. And they went and found Mob, and they let out a whole thing, where then he met the Body Improvement Club because of the other guy on the student council who we barely ever see. The most level-headed guy on the student council who has the least interaction with us as the audience.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if not for this guy that we've just now met leaving way back when, Bob would never have joined the Body Improvement Club.
Yeah. But given the last episode was like tearjerker climax, like that this is like was just a slow character introduction interaction episode.
Tearjerker climax. There's a joke to be made there.
Don't you put words in my mouth.
I don't have to. You did.
車酔いに忘れ物にヒステリーいろいろあったがなんとか頂上にたどり着いたぞさあ脳幹電波部の力を見せてやれ次回モブサイコ103第8話通信中に未知との遭遇海外でご覧になった
Oh man, we're on episode 8 already?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Middle of the season.
Either there's no main villain and the whole series is just going to be wrapping up that, hey, we've had friends and we've been friends this whole time, or they are going to summon aliens and the aliens are going to be the villains.
What kind of aliens do you think are going to attack?
Well, let's see.
We got
One
Grays,
Punch Man is in this universe because he's literally on the pictures on the sides of cups and stuff. And we've already seen aliens from One Punch Man.
That's right. We're the kind of like reptilian-esque, I would suppose. Is the
Oh no,
cast
remember the
description.
octopus guy? Who was like the second most powerful person on that ship, who was also a psychic.
So they're going to summon down a giant octopus.
I have no idea.
Okay. Stupid idea.
Cool.
They try to contact aliens. They contact up to the broccoli, and Dimple picks up the call.
Dimple's dead. See, you always tell me how much you understand narrative and the importance of things, but literally that would further disservice the perceived death of Dimple to just, well, I don't know, we've done this actually before, it probably will happen. Literally, we've already done a thing where Dimple dies one episode goes by without Dimple, and at the end of next episode, the episode after that, rather, Dimple's alive again.
It's already happened, but like, I love narrative with Theta. I also love chaos.
Well, I'm assuming that we're just getting a mirror of the first season, except where we start off with Mob alone, that we're mirroring in reverse, that we're ending off with Mob surrounded by people that care about him.
Yeah,
I know that was kind of supposed to be the message all along, that you seemed alone and you thought you were alone, but actually you were surrounded by people that cared about you, and you've only had to just figure that out. But I think it's just kind of like the reverse of that is just here you are surrounded by your friends and now you see it for real.
Which I guess if we're going to inflict more drama, something else has got to happen here for sure. Like, I figure like next episode is more Tomei and the club's episode more than anything. But how the season's going to end out is still complete mystery.
I mean, you don't have to inflict drama. It could all just be interpersonal relationship stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Like, we shouldn't put too much expectation that everything has to be like climactic overcoming of something. It's like, no, day-to-day stories are totally fine. All right, but I think that's about all we got here on Mob Psycho, unless you got anything else to add, Theta.
I mean, we also haven't seen the reporter in a while.
Oh yeah, they got their mind wiped, but they have all the photographs. Oh, we're gonna have some fun conspiracy coming up, I think. That'll be fun. So, I think in that case, though, this has been Stoneface Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?